Love is kind. That's where we are today. Love is kind. Let me begin to say that patience is how love responds to others. But kindness is how love treats other people. Patience is how love responds to others. Kindness is how love treats other people. And if you will be honest with me, we know that aggressiveness and hostility are very popular in our days. We carry on in us a militant spirit that says, I'm not going to be pushed around. How many times have you heard that? Anybody can push me around. I'm not going to be pushed around. So we live in an era where kindness is not appreciated, but it's considered to be demeaning and lonely. Christian kindness is a real commodity. Many of us will pray today for the gift of tongues because that one appears to be spiritual. We want God to give us a word of knowledge so that we can just, in the meeting, we just decide to display some spiritual exposition and to let people know that we are somebody or something. Instead of us to rather pray for the grace of kindness. As a matter of fact, some Christians will even treat some of our unsaved relatives less kindly after we have been saved because of the fact that our unsaved relatives behave unspiritual. And we can't just stand it. We are forgetting that that's who we were before God saved us. I don't want us to be ignorant that Christianity makes sweet every legitimate relationship. Many of us, we don't even need to open our mouth to preach the gospel of Jesus, but our heart of kindness can go a long way. Praise God. And of course, when we are kind, we resemble God. I was sharing something here. I don't know whether it's here or among some pastors. And I said, when a man of God is humble, that is what is expected of him. He has not done anything extraordinary. He has not done anything special. My son will resemble me. My daughter, my children will resemble me. Every child must resemble one, either the mother or the son. And when you have a child that does not resemble any of these people, not just facially, but even in attitude, then something must be wrong. Do you agree with me? So when you see a child of God, a man of God, no matter the title, no matter what is riding or riding, no matter how big the church is, and is arrogant, something is wrong somewhere. Maybe that person has not worked out his salvation. With fear and trembling, praise God. Because Jesus is known for humility. Don't forget, they don't even differentiate Jesus when he was to be betrayed. You remember? Because they look alike. That's why Judas said, the person I kissed, that is the first fellow. Just take a hold of him. Lowly. And for those of us who are privileged of traveling out to Jerusalem or Israel, you begin to wonder how Christ made those journeys on a hill with Salubata. And when he was going to the cross, the distance that he carried, Jesus was so humble that he does not mind going to the house of the sinners. And Jesus, it does not live a life of to condemn others. When he saw Zacchaeus, and Zacchaeus began, Jesus did not ask him anything. He was not talking about that. Forget it. Let me make it first. He said, today salvation has entered into your house. Talking about everything you have done. Such is the loneliness or the humility of Jesus. So when a child of God is not humble, you need to check your life and check your life very well. In the same manner, when a child of God is not kind, then You need to look. You are saved, you are born again, no problem. But what is wrong? Something must be wrong. So which means that you need to walk with the help of God to do and to be who He wants you to be. You understand what I'm saying? God is kind, so you have to be kind. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 24. I'm the Lord who exercises kindness. David said in Psalm 86, verse number 5, you are forgiving and good, oh Lord. God's kindness, even to sinners, is designed to lead them to repentance. Many of us will never move near a sinner. Many of us will never get close to them. And God has never told you to move away from them, but don't partake in whatever they are doing. Because if you don't get to them, how do you want to preach the gospel of Jesus? So God is kind to everybody. Romans chapter 2, verse number 4. Or do you despise the riches of his goodness, forbearance and long-suffering, not knowing that the goodness of God leads you to repentance? So this kindness of God, from God, or this kindness of God, should encourage us to continue in his kindness. As he is, so we are. Romans 11:22. Therefore consider the goodness and severity of God on those who fail. Severity, but towards you, goodness, if you continue in his goodness. And he said otherwise you'll be cut off. Sometimes in life we act as if every encounter we have with people is a battle. There must be one. We never see that as a misunderstanding that needs to be overcome. Why are you aggressive? Have you asked yourself? We can give ourselves some tests. When you get, now let me ask you this question, or ask yourself this question. When you get frustrated with someone or with something, does your voice get louder or softer? Amen. When there's a disagreement with anything, do you begin to tell everybody I'm going about it? When they will say, now smile a little bit because something happened to you yesterday and as you are reporting it, your face is still full with anger. When you see someone in need, do you do something to help that person? Or do you blame something for that person? See, many of us have done this. Sometimes you see some people begging for hands and they are complete. If you don't want to give them anything, then go away. Don't make any comment. You know what I'm talking about? But I was a kilo shillings only. You're all on par. And then you see somebody else say, hey, you live anything. This one deserves it, but this one. Don't make any comment. Just go. Leave. If you can't give him whatever he's asking for. I know there are people like that who are professional beggars. But if you can't give them anything, then just go. Maybe one way or the other, probably he must have wasted his youthful age and is begging at an old age. Don't rub it in for him. Don't rub it in. And many of us we think that we are so bold. I will say my home. Yeah, we think me. Yeah, we think. I will say my home. And you see somebody who's begging, I don't say, you this old man. I'm sure when you are young, you waste away your life. See yourself now. Some people are like that. I won't be surprised if some Christians are doing it. Among us here. You can't give them anything. You please go your way. Simple things. Amen. Amen. The list goes on and on and on and on. Which means we all will learn to be a little more kind. It doesn't matter what we say. no matter how true it is that, or is it that we are talking about, if we say it in an unkind manner, many people, and God will also look at us and dismiss us as narrow-minded, angry, and mean. Jesus treated people with respect and with love. When we follow his example, people are much more willing to listen to and understand the hope that lies within us. They can't see Jesus, but they can see him in you. And so your prayer should be, God, let people see you in me today. Amen. And I want to let you know there are many people hurting in this world. And when we manifest Christian love through kindness, it will minister to the physical need of people, to the spiritual need of people, to the emotional need of people. Kindness involves giving others what they need. It means doing what they cannot do for themselves. And kindness also means suffering with people. Amen. But you know, kind words at the time are sometimes very important. Kind words. Many believers, they don't have kind words in their mouth. They have caustic words. No kind words. In fact, you leave the people worse than when you met them. God is not happy with that. I can say authoritatively. Because God is not happy with them. Because God wants all his children to be happy. If you cannot contribute something that will encourage that person, then leave that fellow alone. Don't add more to the problem. You see somebody who's not looking fine. What's wrong with you? Why are you looking like this? Are you the only one? Are you the only one who have problem? Everybody in life have problem. So what is it? Every time you are looking like this, you are looking like this. And you say you are a child of God. When will you grow? When will you learn? You just want people to be coming to you and be saying, my friend, get out. You see? And God is watching you. And he may allow you to go through that experience that person is going through one day. You say, I don't know, this is how it is. When we learn to love others and show kind of kindness, we begin to see the treasure in the people around us. Some people want to come up in their real color, real good color, but they are looking for someone who will bring it out with a word of kindness or with a heart of kindness. Many will believe that everybody around them is wicked, but you can make a difference. Amen. If you show an act of kindness, it's not everything is not money. Everything is not money. Thank God that God has given us the opportunity to begin to grow as we go along. That is why the gift is given, but the fruit is cultivated. Gift is given, and it may not be given to everybody. The nine gift may not be given to everybody. Some may have 3, some may have the 9. Why at least you should have 1. It's a gift. So don't blame yourself if only 1 gift that you have out of the 9. But the fruit of the Spirit should be in you, but it has to be cultivated. And when you cultivate something, it takes time to grow. That is why you don't crucify me if my patience is not as small as Jennifer's own. I'm cultivating, work in progress. And don't also be wicked to yourself. And there are many people who are not kind to themselves. They have money, they can't eat good things. You are not kind to yourself, man. And the Bible says, a rich man gathers money. He does not even know who is going to spend it. Amen. They are stingy to themselves. They are not kind. Why are you wicked? I want to say, why are you wicked to yourself? Don't be wicked. Now, I'm not saying that you go ahead and eat with both right and because no. In fact, that way you are not even kind to yourself because you will die of greed of godly. But be kind to yourself. I don't want to bore with the Hebrew or the Greek word for some of this is God. But in the Old Testament, there is the Hebrew word that is used is Hesed, Hesed, which is translated kindness in this passage we are talking about. It is a steadfast love, a covenantal love, loving kindness. What we are trying to get at is the kind of emotion and action that is fed and expressed between parties, or between parents and children, or between people who are lovers, or between folks who are the deepest of friends. Hesed. And the New Testament from the Greek root of grace is charis. So when we talk about grace, kindness, and all of these things, we are talking about being gracious. So the English word kind probably comes from the word kindred or kindred. Praise God. So it describes the kind manner in which one would treat his own king. They ask you who is your next of kin. So the word kindness comes from king. So how do you treat somebody who is your own? But we have a challenge here because in this life we don't even treat our king very well. That is why a wife will kill the husband. That's why the husband will kill the wife. That is why the father will sleep with his own daughter. That is why so many things are happening. So the world is messed up. But thank God for Jesus. And so we have to make it different. The God kind of kindness that we're talking about is a passive, it's an active word. It's an active word. Many people believe a kind look, a kind word, or anything can do. But I'm talking about practically expressing your kindness. Kind look is good. Kind word is good. But show your kindness. Show your kindness. So let me quickly tell us a few things. Number one, kindness shows compassion. When you show kindness, it means you show compassion. Titus 3:4-7. But when the kindness and the love of God our Savior toward man appear, not by works of righteousness which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us through the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit, whom he poured out on us abundantly through Jesus Christ our Savior, that having been justified by his grace, we should become heirs according to the hope of eternal life. When the kindness and the love of God our Savior toward man appear, if not for his compassion, we will not be where we are today. And when the Greek translates the word kind, they translate it as Christos. Christos. Chrestos. Which means being pleasant, being cautious, being gracious, good, serviceable, useful, and beneficial. So it's an active word. Christos. You can't tell me that you are kind when you don't show compassion. And I believe that at one point or the other in our life and in my life, we have actually not demonstrated this thing we are talking about that is called kindness. How many times have you empathized with somebody? How many times have we shown kindness? And the Bible says believers we have to put on kindness. It should be a cloth. It should be a garment that we God will wear. Kindness. Colossians 3 verse number 12. Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, and long-suffering. So kindness is what you should wear as you wear your suit, as you wear your blouse, as you wear whatever you want to wear. Put it on. So kindness refers to a gentle, gracious disposition. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. And be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, have forgiven you. A lot of examples of kindness. The Good Samaritan. You know his story. The Bible says the man got out from his horse, do some little bit of, what do you call it now? Something aid, first aid, and then put him. And have you ever wondered where the man was when he put that victim on his horse? Which means the man was now trekking while the victim was on the horse. That's a sacrifice. Number one. Then he took him to the inn. I said, please treat him as if he was the one who wounded him. I have a little money here, but please go ahead and treat him. I'm going to pay the rest. Kindness. If the world is full of people like that, if our politicians are so kind, I'm even talking about Christians among them. If Christians among them display Christian virtue in House of Assembly, in House of Representatives, in the Senate, and they begin to demonstrate the kind of Jesus lifestyle, it has the capacity to change the environment. Number two, kindness also takes action. Ephesians chapter 2, 4-7. But God, who is rich in mercy, because of his great love, which he loved us, even when we were dead in trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved, and raised us up together, and made us to sit together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that in the ages to come he might show the exceeding riches of his grace in his kindness towards us in Christ Jesus. Kindness is actionable. That's what I said before. It's actionable. You do something. There was nothing about Mephibosheth that deserved David's love or kindness. And there is nothing in us, absolutely nothing in us, that deserves God's kindness. Nothing. Not the labor of my hands can fulfill the Lord's demand. That's what that songwriter said. It's unmerited favor. It's love. Not because of who we are, but because of who God is. Be kind. Tell your neighbor, be kind. Tell your neighbor, be more kind from today. It was because David had experienced God's kindness. That's why he in turn could express that same kindness to someone else. David took that action so that he could show kindness to Saul's family. Even though Saul has devised and pursued to kill him. And he knows. Not that Saul is pretending to love him. David knew he wanted to kill him. He knew. When we have truly experienced the loving kindness of God in our life, it's very hard to keep it to ourselves. It's very hard. Jesus said, the one who has been forgiven much is the one who loves much. And the kindness of God is something that becomes contagious. People of God, I want you to sit down. Think about the goodness of the Lord over your life. Kindness is powerful. Colossians chapter 3, verse 12-13. Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, bearing with one another, forgiving one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so also you must do. Amazing thing that God is speaking to us this morning is that God is inviting us to be channels of God's loving kindness to others. Each of us will have opportunity every single week to reject the temptations of power and bitterness, and to reject the temptations of power and bitterness, and instead express God's loving kindness to a person who does not deserve it. Some people who don't deserve it. Just as you and I, we don't deserve it. But let's reject that temptation because we have the power. But rather, let's return good for evil. That's what God expects us to do. When we love people, we are expressing God to the people. They don't see God, but they are seeing us. Praise God. Praise God. When David brought mess, people said, Jonathan sought to live with him. He exhibited that his compassion and kindness were above the hatred of Saul. Kindness was more powerful than anyone can imagine. When that Samaritan picked up the rod and beaten up man on the road and left him with a physician to be cured and healed for, what an impact he was making in the life of this man and the physicians also. The doctor will also be wondering, do we still have people like this? Are you from the moon? Do we still have this kind of people? You don't know anybody from Adam, and then you pick him up, and you are paying so much. That will ring. Amen. Let me round up this message by sharing a story. Very, very wonderful, pathetic, but it ends well. There was this little lame boy who was hurrying up to catch a train. He's lame, he's little. So, because of the press of the crowd, he was experiencing difficulty in manipulating his crutches because he was also carrying a basket full of fruit and candy. So, and everybody was rushing along. One of them eats the basket by mistake, knocking all the oranges, apples, and the candy bars in all directions. And the man who caused the accident paused long enough to scold his cripple for getting in his way. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, if you can see something like this, see how you are. See how you are. How do you get into this place? Eh? And you even want me to fall down. Probably speaking, he scolded the guy. Go and sit down and get lost. Then another man saw the boy distressed, went to his aid. So quickly, the man picked up the fruit and handed about $1 to the collector. I'm sorry, boy. I hope this takes up a little. So, and as he was saying that, he was smiling as he was going. The young boy from that story who has seldom received that kind of recipient, called outside and this as he was going. Hey, mister, are you Jesus? The man said, no, I'm only one of his followers. Can the same thing be said about you? So let the church say yeah. Can I get a let the church say amen to what his plans are, let the church to what his ways